I could thought there might have been a bit of Latino in the voice because I could. Mhm. Oh, I think most countries are these days. Yeah, nice. Well, I'm half Spanish. I can't speak Spanish, but I'm half Spanish. Well, I'm a total mongrel actually. I don't even know what's in me, but I know there is definitely some Spanish and some English and a few other things. Right, I'll launch this in. So I'm assuming has anyone done this one at all before? Is everyone completely fresh?
I did this. Well, I started the inverse encounter about a year ago. Never gone to the rest of it. But you know, it's gone out of my head how it all went. So I'm probably gonna need a slight refresher.
Okay. Yeah. Got pissed off with each other. Yeah. Um. Okay. And who's the last person that's? Oh, yep. Okay. And have you done it before or not at all? Okay. I mean, to be fair, even if people had done it, I'm gonna just assume that no one has. It's just interesting to sort of get an idea of what people have or haven't done. Okay. Right. So, if we all just go down. Oh.
Your return to my Leviathan is most time. I have guests aboard who are misbehaving. Track them down. Give them a lesson in humility.
Right. Just so everyone's got an idea of the arena, even though you'll all obviously be doing slightly different things. This sort of purple cup up the top here is the target. So it will be shielded for most of the encounter, but when the shield comes down, we need to chuck a charged ball at it. So just that's the bit you're aiming for, is that middle bit at the top. There are 4 plates around the arena. They're these sort of pillars like this. So this is plate 1. And then we move clockwise. This one here is plate 2. Plate 3. And then plate 4 is over here. And at the back of the arena here, you can see that that's where the ball spawns. But I'll cover this back bit anyway, so for now you don't need to worry too much about that, where it spawns, but just so you know where it's coming from. So what we'll do is we're going to assign 1 person to each plate, so that's going to be 4 people. Give will be the controlling. I keep calling Give is Nita. Sorry, I'm calling her by her real, not really her real name. So Give will be at the front side dealing with ads. I will be at the back side where the ball appears, getting ads. So just so we can give people a position. If you cover plate 1, so that's going to be your base of operations. Don't jump up on it or anything at the moment, because if you jump into the smoke, you'll kill yourself. Gibson, if you want to take plate 2.
Yes, sir.
Undyne, if you want to take 4. Okay, you're on 4. And Tempest, if you want to take 3. So what's going to happen is I will grab the ball, and I'll chuck it to Ash. So I'll be able to throw it to you, and it's the trigger button to throw, just in case you know. It's fairly easy to aim, and as long as you need to be facing the person who has the ball, and it does auto track quite a bit. So unless you completely chuck it really badly, it will sort of auto aim to the person. So I'll grab the ball when it spawns, chuck it to Ash. Ash, you're going to jump on your plate. Your plate will be in the floor, but as you stand on it with the ball, it will rise up to the position it's in now. If you're stood on the plate without the ball, that smoke will kill you. So you need to have the ball to stand on the plate. As soon as your plate is raised up to the top position here, you're going to chuck the ball to plate 2, which is Gibson, I believe. So at that point, Gibson, you'll be standing where you were just then. You'll be standing around here. So up until it's your turn to get the ball, you're going to be around here shooting ads, helping kill the ads that are going to come out of those 2 doors. And behind your plate, there is on those ledges up there. Every now and then, you get a Centurion. The same for plate 3. So just keep an eye out on the Centurions because they can be a pain in the ass. So you're basically helping with ads here. So plates 2 and 3, you're helping with ads in this middle bit until it's your turn to get on your plate. So basically, as soon as the person before your plate is on theirs, start getting ready to get the ball. So once you know one is standing on their plate, you want to get here. So as soon as Ash has risen to the top, he knows he's going to be looking down here, chucking, and you're ready to catch the ball when he chucks it to you. As soon as you grab the ball, you jump on your plate. And then number 3 will be getting ready, so that once you've raised your plate, number 3. So you can always call the next person in the chain when you're on your plate rising up, just so they know where to stand. Tempest is pretty straightforward. You're just going to be stood in front of your plate here once it's your turn to catch the ball. And then whoever's is Undyne, wasn't it? You want to stand about here when it's your turn to catch the ball, so that Tempest can throw it straight to you. And then you run over to your plate, jump on top of it. Once your plate has risen, though, you want to chuck it back to number 1. So Ashinka will be over there. You're going to have to try and sort of aim above the purple thing, basically. Just chuck it from your plate and throw it over the top of the middle. But again, just call Ash or plate 1 so that he can be on his plate as the ball gets there. It doesn't matter if the ball doesn't land in your hands, Ash, because obviously it'll be pure fluke if it does, but it should be roughly in the vicinity of your plate, so you can pick the ball up and then get on your plate. We have to keep repeating that until passing the ball round until the shield goes down in the middle, so it will look a bit like it does now. Once the shield is done, we chuck the ball at it, and then we repeat the phase. So we've got to make 3 circuits basically with the ball. Because the first ball, we get 1 free ball at the start, and then after that we've got to make complete circuits to charge it up. What I would say is, even if the shield is down, make sure it is only plates 4 or plate 1 that are chucking the ball at the middle, just to keep the timing so that we don't have everyone's plates in the floor. Did I go silent then, or did I cut out?
No.
Because this raid has a bit of a glitch with the audio sometimes, so my headset cut out. So it's only going to be plate 1 or 4 that are chucking it at the thing. If it's plate 4 and the shield is down when you've grabbed the ball, raise your platform first and chuck the ball at the centre once your platform is raised. If it's platform 1 that's chucking the ball, just chuck your ball from the floor so that you're not wasting time raising your platform. So let's say Ash throws it over, it gets to 1, you pick it up and you can see that the shield's down. Just chuck it in the middle straight away, because then I can grab a fresh ball and chuck it to you, so you can raise your platform with the fresh ball, if that makes sense. Otherwise, basically, if all 4 of the platforms are in the ground for too long, we wipe. So we want to keep them off the floor for as long as possible. Last thing, plates 1 and 4, you're going to be helping kill ads at the back here where I am. So Undyne, you'll be around this sort of side of the arena, and Ash, you'll be on that side of the arena shooting ads whilst you're not needed. So as soon as you've raised your platform and chucked your ball, just help me clear ads at the back. Does that make sense to everyone, or does anyone have any questions?
I think I'm all good.
Okay, well, we'll give it a go. So if everyone wants to get... Sorry, what was that? Yeah, ad clearing, because there's no sort of boss or anything like that. It's just stuff that you can use. If you're on a plate, maybe not a roaming one necessarily, because it doesn't take too long to throw the ball around, so you don't want to be sort of smashing a load of ads to pieces, but things like Nova Bomb and stuff like that are pretty decent. But to be honest, it's not. I don't think it's going to be a huge issue on normal mode, because they're all massively overlight, and you can equip what you want, so whatever you're comfortable with, really.
Alright.
Right, so are we ready to go?
Take this section. This
Right,
investment
well, just finish quick. Took Callus to finish it.
Use it to help you on your journey to bring peace to my Leviathan.
Right. So Ash, for this one, you're just going to grab the ball, stand on your plate, raise your plate up. You're not passing this one to Gibson. This one, you just, once your plate is raised, chuck it at the middle, and then I'll throw you a second one, and that's the one where we actually start the circuit. It's alright, I can... Don't worry, it might... It's not too hard to aim, but it's like I've just thrown it over. Someone on that side, grab it.
Down.
Just chuck it at the... Oh yeah, get off the plate, because it kills you if you're on there. We might not be able to... Oh, it's alright. Until it starts, there we go.
You understand?
Right, I'll throw you the next ball. This time we are going to be doing the passing mechanics, so...
Alright.
Ash, you threw it too quickly. You need to raise your platform right up. So get the ball back to Ash if you can, because otherwise...
On my way. Alright. Tempest.
So when it gets to 4 this time, you'll be able to chuck it at the middle. Once yours is raised, it should be downwards by the time it gets to you. Did you raise it? Yeah, cool. Right, so that's first round. Second round is coming to you, Ash. Ash, ball. There you go. Thank you, whoever that was.
You're welcome. Cheers. Alright. Tempest, here you are.
Ash, it's down, just chuck it in the middle.
Miss ball.
Okay, if you've got it's on undying, if you can pick up, chuck it in the middle. Nice. Right, one more round, but we're gonna have to be on. Right, Ash. We have to be fairly quick. Some of the people are gonna be almost in the ground.
Oh. Shit.
That's just so that you've got what we're doing. It's just the reason we died then is because obviously we got out of sync then with the throwing the ball, so platforms were in the ground too long. But as long as you pass it around like that, a smooth run, and that's it.
Cool.
So usually the first ball, it'll be plate 4. On the second time you receive it, you throw it at once you've raised your platform, you'll chuck it at the middle. On the second lot of runs, I think it will go from plate 4, and by the time plate 1's picked it up, they chuck it. So obviously, Ash, when it's your turn to chuck at the centre, don't stand on the platform, just stand on the floor, aim it at the top and throw it, and then I'll grab the next one and throw it to you, and then we just start the process again. Third one, it can be whoever it is that's when the ball's down, but it'll probably be, I think it's 4 again usually. Right, here you go, Ash, so just charge it and then chuck it at the middle. Okay, so number 4, once you've raised your platform, you should be able to chuck it, I think. You'll be able to, yeah, you should. Nicely done. Get ready, Ash, I'll chuck you the second ball. So it might go down, I think, when it gets to you, Ash. So if it does, just if it... Yeah, it's down, so just chuck it in the middle. Beautiful. Get ready for the next ball, Ash. Oops. There you go.
Here's your Tempest. I'm engulfed.
You need to, it's because you've got, if you, it's alright, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. And you get engulfed if you should be able to chuck soon. It's right, things down, chuck it in the middle. That's it, well done, we've done it.
Nice. Sorry about that, I have no idea how I managed to kill myself there.
If you're engulfed, just for the rest of this raid, basically if you go into the smoke without holding a ball, you get engulfed, and it kills you after a couple of seconds unless you grab a ball. The ball sort of stops you from dying. Otherwise, if you stand in the smoke without a ball, you'll perish.
Let's see.
But that's... And also, once you charge the ball, once you stand into the smoke, you get greed, and it slowly builds up. If it reaches greed 10, you also die. Well, that was nice and pain-free. Oh yeah, it's this, which I took ages.
Someone got demo. Oh.
Because yes, you've had that. It's the one I was trying to give for ages, and I only got it about a week before Shadowkeep launched. Finally.
Oh dear.
So I don't care because I've got it now.
Is there any more encounters that may offer that, or is it just
no? So it's only the first encounter you can get that emote on.
Fuck.
But, and this is fairly easy to do, to be fair. So it's easy to farm.
Yeah,
if you've got 6 people, this doesn't take long to do. And actually, when you can get the Sleeper Simulant Catalyst from the Prestige version of this. So when we were farming that, normally, if we weren't trying to do the whole raid, because it's a bit harder, we just tried to do this first encounter, plus the next, there's 2 chests in the next area we're about to do, even though it's just a jumping puzzle. So if you farm those 3, it's, you know, it's still a bit of a slog, but if you're... This raid is just Sleeper Catalyst, but it's only from Prestige. For Eater of Worlds, it's Telesto, again in Prestige. Leviathan is Legend of Acreus in Prestige, but you can get the Skyburners drop just from Leviathan. I think that's it for the raids. Right, so we're just gonna head down. Just broke my feet.
You said it was farmable, so is there no like weekly?
I mean, you can farm it 3 times, like 1 on each character if you've got 3 characters.
Oh yes, of course.
But even if you only had 1 character, you can still do the first encounter and say the next. So you've got 3 chests, say. It's better than just the 1. The first encounter, even on Prestige, isn't too hard to do. Once you know what you're doing, it's not the best encounter to try and learn the raid on Prestige, but it's definitely doable, that first bit.
Forget not the magnitude of the Leviathan. To fall here would be more than even your light could bear.
I'm assuming Prestige is more ads or something.
There's more ads. They're harder to kill, and you have a weapon restriction as well. So each week it changes. Like you'll have maybe auto shotgun. You have to use the loadout it tells you to use.
Right.
So to start this bit, we need to have at least 3 people in this room, which we've got. Let's pull the lever. Basically, where we are going, I'm going to try and shoot it. There's an orange door over there.
I see.
Which you can make your way across via this platform and the fans in the background. The fans, we don't want to move just yet though. We basically need to position ourselves in like a chain between the beginning and the end, because we need to pass a ball to each other, so that so we'll have 1 person standing in the room, and once the ball gets to them, they can there's like a target in the room to smash. There's 4 of these for one of the secret chests. So again, not that we're going to get anything particularly great out of it, but if you're doing it for the Sleeper Catalyst, if you ever do Prestige, and you need to shoot this thing up here, which makes it drop. So if people want to just start making their way along, I'm going to try and see if I can chuck this to you from here anyway. Oh no, that was a poor throw. I think I could probably reach you, but if everyone else wants to go as far as go beyond Give and try and stagger yourselves towards the door. Right, Give, are you looking at me? Right. Gonna aim right up to the sky and see if we can get it to you.
Tempest got it.
Okay. Just throw it to someone else, and if someone can get into the room, just stand in the doorway of the room and face outside. But be careful, because if you get to greed at 10, you're going to die with the ball.
Guardian down.
Shit.
Don't worry.
I'm trying my best.
You can probably get Gibson.
Me.
You can probably chuck to Gibson, and then
oh,
to
shit,
Undyne.
That's a bit of a long one. It went over my head.
Right, Tempest or Give, I'm going to try and throw it towards you again.
Oh, Christ.
Oh,
okay.
nice. And then throw to Undyne.
Oh, there we go.
And then Undyne, in that room, you should see a purple ball on the wall behind you somewhere. Just throw the ball at that. That is it. This is shut down. So if we all get to the room that Undyne is in.
Guardian down.
Also, if you are using a hunter, sometimes there's a bit of a glitch with the jump here. So sometimes you seem to lose a jump. Again, I don't know why.
Oh, I noticed that.
Yeah. So it's a bit annoying.
I just
Oh,
killed
fuck.
myself again.
The fans don't count as a floor either, so you can't grab them.
Guardian down.
Alright, I think I see the next door.
Right, once we're in here, we've already pulled the lever. That's good. Right, from here, everyone can make their way across, because I can chuck the ball directly to the end with a bit of aiming. So first person to get to the door down there, so you jump down where Gibson's going, and then it's like up and down over those fans around the corner.
Just missed
You
blades.
fudge nugget. Do you want me to put the flap out?
Guardian down.
Oh, no, I've engulfed myself. Can someone drop the ball, whoever's carrying it? Oh, I'm about to be dead. Oh dear. I'm just going to wait for you to repair me. I'm afraid I can't put my flap out for you. Oh, thank you. Just chuck the ball though, because otherwise another one won't respawn. Just chuck it in the hole anywhere, it doesn't matter. That's it. Right, right, Undyne, I'll try and chuck the ball to you. So if you come towards the edge of the room looking up at Batterfly, it may take me a few attempts to get this, but I will... Right, I just got to try and remember where I need to be aiming. Try there. Oh, a little bit to my right. Oh, Tempest, you're going to die because you've got... turn round, look at me, and I'll throw the ball to you. And then chuck it back to me. That's it, and then you'll be cured. He is. Right. Right, let's try that. Oh.
Guardian down.
I'll repair you.
Guardian down.
No, it didn't hit the. It hasn't hit.
Guardian down.
You're gonna have to. It didn't smash the thing. So. Right, try again.
Guardian
Hopefully
down.
that will reach you. Oh.
Close.
Nothing. Oh, yep.
No, you got it. Yep.
Right, good. This seems so. You should have the smoke there now. So just as long as no one picks up the ball, we should be fine. Just don't move on from that room, because if we can all get there, we can at least get the checkpoint there.
Down.
I'm gonna wait down here. I'll wait here for you, Ashinka. So
Guardian down.
do you know the way though? Yes or no? I'll wait for you as well.
There you are.
Guardian down.
But yeah, carry on, give, but go. You don't need to come back to me. The way you were going is the right way. Just you need to jump up onto that little thing there. Yeah, you just keep going round, but just be careful of the fans above you. And then you can crouch in those little bits. So
Guardian down.
you kind of go. You go down on one fan, then up, and then down again, and up. When you're on the second up phase, you want to jump on one of the propellers, and then you can. Then you've got a sort of running platform to the next room.
Guardian down.
Oh.
Guardian down.
Until it wasn't.
Guardian down.
I think we're going to die more on this bit from people stood in the smoke or falling in than we are on the actual encounters.
Guardian down.
Oh.
Yeah, when the blade goes over, you should be able to jump up now. And then, oh, not yet. Don't jump up yet. The blade's going over you. Okay, you're good. And then turn behind you and jump onto the fan blade. And then use that to run to get to us when it comes round. There we go. Okay, if we go up this way, you may as well drop the ball for the moment anyway, because we don't need it for this bit. And
Guardian down.
can someone? Yeah, someone's got her. Just because sometimes this has a habit of not respawning you where it should. Have we pulled the lever as well, just to make sure? Yes, we have. Good. Okay. Right. So if You're basically going onto those fans and then over to the right, so...
Alright.
Oh, damn. No. Oh. Right, and keep going round, and then you're going to have to turn back on yourself and go onto one of the higher up fans. And then turn back again and you'll see a ledge behind you, and that's where you're trying to get.
Down.
And there is a... So if we wait to open the chest, because it will disappear if it gets opened and not everyone's here. Oh, you're alright. That's it.
Guardian down.
Anita, welcome. SD and Ashinko, do you know where you're going, or...?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, cool. Ashinko, did it spawn you miles back? Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want me to wait here, or should I move along?
Is that SD?
Yes.
Oh, you may as well move over to the chest where everyone else is. Just don't open it until everyone's got there. Ashinka, don't... Oh, actually, no. This revived you at the back again at the start. I don't know why it does that. Each point is meant to be a checkpoint, but for some reason the second one never seems to count properly.
Oh boy, that's a laser. No.
SD, turn behind you and then jump on the higher fan.
Copy that.
And then you should be able to get from there onto the ledge.
Ah, I see now.
Guardian down.
I was hoping it was going to spawn you in that room then so I could come and get you. I forgot to buy a lottery ticket tonight. Well, how else am I going to win the Euro Millions? Well, no, it's not Euro Millions today, but how else am I going to win millions of pounds? Well, exactly. And at the moment, because the other week I got 3 numbers on the, when it was a rollover, so my prize rolled down, so I got £139. I've got like £139 of free lottery tickets that I need to waste. Well, no, I can cash out if I want to, but I'd rather just buy lottery tickets to not have to pay for them, because I'd buy them anyway. So if you can get over to one of these fans when it's within grasp, and then come, yeah, that's it, and then get round this way, Ashinka. And then this way. Just don't rush on this bit, you can take your time, so... Go one more, and then once we're on this one, turn round, and we're going to go up to the next fan. If you don't make this one, get the next one. And go back to the next fan as well, so we can got a... And then turn back round and up onto the ledge. Nice. That is it. You might want to get off there, Tempest. Has he just perished?
He hasn't perished. He has lived.
Yep. Otherwise, that chest would have been lost. Right. So yeah, there's quite a high chance of exotic drops in this, but they'll be like year 1 exotic, so they're probably not going to be anything you haven't already got. Right, we don't need to go back to the room. You can jump straight down to there because you're going to be climbing up that main tower there to get to the room, which is, you can see just the top of it, which is over there. This is where you're aiming to get to. For this, we need to stagger people going up the tower. So I believe we need... I'm trying to work this out.
Down.
Give, where can you throw one directly to this? If you're looking at the platforms, is that one too high that I just shot? So should we try that? So if someone can get to, I'll tell you, just keep making your way out. So Undyne, you're going the right way. So Give, where are you at the moment? Oh, you're staying there.
I'll stay here in case.
In fact, Ashinka, stay. As you know, carry on. Undyne. Ashinka, carry on. So if you go to your, that's it, and then onto the fan. Yeah, and then follow the fan round, and you'll see in a minute, if you stay close to the central bit, you'll see, like, as you come around the corner in a second, you'll see like a dipped bit on the ledge that you can grab, so go for the lower bit. So, if you miss, just jump back to the other fan blade so you've got something to land on. That's alright. So Tempest, if you can get into the room, it's a bit. If you go round a bit further round to your left, there's another ledge. So you have to sort of. It gives you a bit of height, but you have to kind of jump, and then if you're a floaty warlock, it's quite easy to sort of float into the room because you can go around the corner. If you stand in that doorway facing, you might not see the explosion, but there. Well, not me, but where I'm shooting, there's a little explosion on that ledge in front. But yeah, basically towards me, the ledge in front of you, we need someone up there. So whoever next gets there, I think it's Ashinka's on their way. And then I'm going to make my way back to the... We might have to move people around. Oh, sorry, hang on. Let me just get into the room, because I'm not looking at the moment. Is that the ledge we want him on, Give? Because I can't see from here. Yeah, Ashinka, go back one to the next. Go back to the ledge that's underneath the fans. Right, Give, I'm going to throw you a ball. If you can see if you can get it straight to Ashinka or not. Because I can't remember. I haven't done this right. See if I can chuck this to you. So Undyne can go to Ashinka. Where did it go? Did Undyne? You shouldn't. That's fine. Oh shit! Give. I'll throw you another one. Try and throw it directly to Ashinka and see. I just want to see if you can go up that far or not. You ready? Oh, I think actually, Give. If you move to that platform there, yeah. Then I think you can. I think you can then, because you can get a bit more height. You just basically need to be looking almost vertically up, right? So now, see if you can get it to Ashinka.
Oh, we did.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So everyone else, Ashinka, just chuck that ball into the hole for now. Just anywhere, just chuck it into the abyss so it disappears. Everyone else climb up beyond Ashinka, and you basically want to get to the platform that's just in front of Tempest so you can see Ashinka. Because because then that way, once Give throws it to a Shinka can throw it to one of you, and then you'll be able to throw it to Tempest. So yeah, Undyne, that's the platform, if you get up there. If you can stand on like the far corner and make sure you've got a clear view of a Shinka. Right, so Ashinka, when you're throwing it up to Undyne, I'm not sure if fan blades will get in your way, so just make sure as you chuck it, there's no fan blades in the way, or jump on a fan blade with the ball until you've got a clearer view of Tempest. Right, okay, let's see if we can get the ball right. So Nita coming to you. Not coming to you, hang on. Got some ambitious throws here, so Ashinka. Nice. And then to Undyne, if you can get it to Undyne. Don't jump down because you can't pick it up off the fans. The fans don't count as floor for some reason, so it won't let you pick the ball up if they land on there. Don't worry, just right. Give coming to... In fact, I'm going to just try and see if I can get it straight to Undyne. I don't think I will be able to, but I'm going to give it a go. Actually...
That was very close.
That might, I just... If I can... Pardon?
Oh, a little bit too...
Was it too high?
Too low.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to be... I think that's about as... How much further did it need to go?
A good 5 meters.
Right, okay. Right, I'll jump as I throw it and see if that makes a difference.
Still no.
Okay, right. I'll chuck it to Give. Just gonna wait for my greed to disappear. Otherwise up here I will perish. Right, Give. Lovely. Nice. Tempest, and then Tempest throw it against the glowing purple ball in the room. Lovely. Right, if you're in the room, on the right-hand side of the door as you're looking out, there's a thing that says pull lever. That will make a flap pop out. It only stays out temporarily, but it makes it easier for everyone else that's up there to jump in. Because it gives them something to land on. Also, make sure you go into that room where everyone is, because if you bypass it and then die, you'll have to do this whole climbing up the fans again.
Guardian down.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah, Shinko, as you come around, aim for that bit, 'cause it's a bit lower, so it gets easier to grab. Oh, it's alright. Go back one fan blade so you've got an extra jump, just in case if that way if you've got something to land on if you miss. That's it. And then up again. And then if you go round to the left here, can you pop that flap out again? Thank you. That's it, nice. Right, so here we're going to be making another line, but there's no jump, so it's all solid ground. So if everyone wants to spread themselves out, we have one person on that platform, one person on the second platform, one person at the top of the ramp, and give. If you can run in to the room at the top when you get there. So, Undyne, if you stay at the top of the ramp. Ashinko, if you stay on that platform you're arriving at. Give, run past Undyne, turn left, and then just stand sort of, at the back of that corridor just before the last door. So, Undyne, when you get the ball, you're going to run towards Give and chuck it to her, and she'll throw it at the target. So keep going round Give. So, so you're basically on the corner before the corridor turns to the right. Cool. Right, I'm going to chuck to Tempest. You're looking at me. Oh, Christ. That was shit. Of me, by the way. Well, no, I meant me. I chucked it and it hit the fucking, the little wall. Right, here we go. Attempt 2. There we go. And then to Ashinka. That's it. Right, okay, I think we're safe now, so oh god. It's at the far wall. As you walk around the corner, you'll see a glowing ball on the. No, Give, you're going the wrong way. You meant to. I said turn left when you go in the room.
Guardian down.
No. Oh god. Right. Throw the ball and just leave it on the floor. So we're gonna have to do it again. So everyone get back to your positions. Just get rid of the ball. Get rid of. Actually, chuck the ball to me. Chuck the ball to me. Chuck the ball. Thank you. It's this way. Round right from round here.
Chuck it here. I have it.
Mind out the way, SD. Thank you. There we go. So it's. I think you went round. I don't know how you managed to go, but here's the check. More crap. Although, saying that, at least it's armor for this raid, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
I like these boots.
Because at least it's armor 2.0.
It is. That's very good.
So I can put on, and it's got the. I don't like the armor itself, but I can cover that with an ornament. It's hideous armor. I don't have any of the mods at the moment. Right. So we can go back. I don't like your ugly costume, it's horrible. It's disgusting. You don't need any help with that. Right, so, who hasn't done this raid before, at all?
Not until up this point.
Okay, if you can just stand in front of this glowing thing there, looks like a battery, and punch it.
Guardian down.
Oh.
We just have to shoot them. There's loads all around it. Just shoot them all and. I'm not getting sucked up.
Guardian down.
We all here? Yeah.
You no longer abuse me, cowboy. My more accommodating guests have arrived to usher you out.
Well, this is the pre-boss, and then the boss fight builds. So this encounter is actually relatively straightforward. Oh, let's kill these ads first. Yeah, just you can run around here to kill the ads. Just. Oh, good thing, stand still. Right, there we go. They're dead. Right. So, give. When we start this off, me and you will be the middle two, like before. I will cover right middle. You cover left middle. Okay. Right. So, just so everyone can familiarize themselves with the arena. For this encounter, you need to know these bits here, these three sort of triangular shaped things. These are the buff plates. So again, like before, these will sometimes have smoke coming out of them, which is what you need to power up the ball when you eventually have one, or if you have one, and you need to go upstairs, up outside. It's random which one will be smoky, so just avoid running through it unless you're the person carrying the ball and are trying to charge the ball up. Otherwise, you'll get I can't remember what it's called now. You'll get killed. So just avoid. You shouldn't need to run up here anyway unless you've got the buff. I think you've got the ball and you need to empower yourself. Down on the plates in front of you, you've got the symbol plates. So we'll probably just refer to these as symbols. So this one, if you look at them, don't worry about the symbol that's actually printed on there. But if you look at the outside, that one's a circle. The one on the left is a square, more or less. We're not going to call it octagon. And this one over here is a triangle, more or less. So just bear in mind where they are. So circle in center, square left, and triangle on the right. So, and these here up the top are the just normal plates, numbered plates. So we'll have, this will be 1, this one's 2, that's 3, and as you probably guessed, this one is 4. Right. So, like at the start, we'll have 4. In fact, if we keep everyone on the same numbers they were on the start, so 1, 2, 3, 4, that will be your home plate. Don't tread on them yet, because to start the encounter, we all need to be stood on one, but you just need to be stood next to it. Right. What will happen is, once we activate the 4 plates, randomly, I think 3 people will get the buff. There's a buff called Superior Retainer. And it will show up just above your super if you are lucky/unlucky enough to get it. Basically, no one needs to say they have it unless me or Give don't have it, because we're essentially floating in the middle. If we've got it, we'll do that job. If we haven't got it, neither of us, then we'll ask for someone else who has got it. Basically, whoever it is, if it's not me or Give, it may be one of you, so just be aware. If you've got the retainer, that allows you to pass through this orange shield above us. and we need to sort of use the lift, which is this orange beam in front here. Oops. To go outside, up through the shield. So by standing on all 4 plates, it activates the lift and allows us to get out there. So let's just say 4 people stand on plates. Let's just say I've got superior retainer. I will jump over here. I will go up the lift. Everyone absolutely needs to stay on their plates until I've successfully disappeared through the shield. You'll see my name just disappear, or my character. If you're watching me float up, you'll see me disappear, so it'll be obvious once I'm through. As soon as I'm through, or whoever it is that's going up, you can get off your plates and move around if you need to, because obviously you are a sitting duck whilst you're on the plates. So we want to make sure we time the standing on the plates so that we don't have people just stood there for ages unnecessarily. So what I'd say is, if you're just preparing to stand on your plates, stand nearby in the back room, in front, sort of very close to your plate, so you can just drop down onto it when it's time to jump on your plate, so you're not stood on there for ages. Right, anyway, when I go up through the roof, or whoever it is that goes up there, you will see some Cabal ships floating around in space. One of them will have a shield around it that looks a bit like the orange shield above us, and it will have a symbol on it. The symbol will either be square, circle, or triangle, like what we've just seen. You just need to call out what symbol it is. You'll then automatically be teleported back, and if you do go through the roof, you'll get teleported to the back of the arena here when you reappear. Depending on what they've just called out, everyone needs to stay on their 4 plates, or very close in the vicinity, because at that point, one of the 4 plates will have a ball shot at it. Whoever's plate the ball lands on, you are going to grab the ball. You're going to make your, let's just say they called out it was triangle, the symbol, and let's say it lands on this plate, number 3. So 3's got the ball, 3 comes up here, goes to one of the buff plates that's got the smoke coming out of it. Just to make it complicated, let's say it's over here where square is. You'd go in here to buff up your ball, and then because triangle was called, you're going to be throwing the ball at the target inside the triangle door, and it will be behind that door. So basically, whoever gets the ball, your job is to buff the ball, go to the door in front of the symbol that was called out, and then wait for the door to be lowered so you can chuck the ball inside at the target behind. And they're those purple ball targets like we've just seen throughout the raid. Everyone else is going to be responsible for standing on these symbol plates. So as soon as you hear a ball has come out, or you'll hear it sort of pop, you'll hear that doom sound. That's the best impression I can do, but you'll know what I mean when you hear it. As soon as you've heard that and the person's picked it up, you're going to go to your plates. So 3 and 4, you're automatically going to head to square plate. 1 and 2, you're going to head to triangle plate, and me and Give will cover the circle plate. Now, just be aware, obviously, if one of you, let's say, you have to run to the opposite side. So like in that example, it's one of the people that would normally be covering square, but they're going to buff and they're going to have to come over to triangle. So there's only going to be one person over on square plate. So at that point, you just keep an eye on them as well and help them with ads, because they're going to be shot at. Person with the ball, once you've charged up, just tell everyone at that point, right? I've charged. Get on your symbols, and then all 3 people you need to stand on your 3 plates. Your 3 symbol plates, which will hold the door down, and then that person with the ball will go to their symbol, chuck the ball in to kill the target, and then they'll call out, "Yep, I've shot it," and then everyone can get off their plates. Does that make sense so far?
Yes.
Okay. It will make more sense when we're doing it, but just as long as I haven't completely lost everyone, that's a good sign. That will arm the weapon. After that, now I've forgotten the order here. I've got a feeling that a ball spawns straight away on another plate. So all 4 plates just need to be aware of where that plate is. So you go back to your plate. If the ball's on your plate, you grab it, and the person who has superior retainer will be stood up here on this platform. So no matter who's got whichever plate the ball goes to, chuck it to the person that stood up here. So it should only be the person who's gone up in the lift at the start of that round. So if it was me, I'll be up here. Whoever gets the ball, chuck it to me. I'll run over here, charge up. I'll say to everyone, get on your plates. You step on plates 1, 2, 3, 4. I go back up in the lift, and I destroy the ship that we've just done. And I think we have to do that 2 or 3 times. So we've basically got to kill. Yeah, I think it's 3. So we've got to kill 3 ships, and that's it. End of encounter. If me or Give do not get superior retainer. So let's say one of the so neither of us have, which means 3 people on the plates will. Just call out your name because I'm not going to recognise your voices, or plate 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever plate you're on, and I will tell you who I will switch with. So if it's plate 1 or 2, I'll switch in. If it's plate 3 or 4, Give will switch in. At that point, for the duration of that round, if you're the superior retainer, you're going to need to be the person. If you're the person that goes up to check the lift at the start, you're going to be the person that goes up at the end. So if Give switches out to stand on your plate, Give, obviously you've got to remember as well, you're covering that plate when it's time to stand on plates. Same as me. Otherwise, it will just be me and Give in the middle. Make sense to everyone, sort of, at least?
Yep.
Anyone got any questions? Yeah, there's no bosses. I think after the second person goes up to destroy the ship, though, you do get some Colossuses. You get 1 on each side. So obviously, as soon as they spawn, try and focus on getting rid of them quick.
Cool.
Okay, if everyone's rallied, if people can go onto their 4 plates when they are ready, and that will start off. Just have the same numbers you were at the start. So if whatever on the first encounter, whether you're 1, 2, 3, 4, take the same plate. Just to make it easy. So Undyne, when you're ready, just jump on. Right, I've got it, so I'm going to go up. Okay, you can get off the plates. It's circle, so that's where the ball person is going, to the central area. Once you've charged up. Everyone's off their plates already. The ball is on 1. Oh, destroyed. Remember, do not leave your plates until the balls come out. It's gone to 3 this time. So Tempest, grab it, charge it. And everyone get to symbols, stand on your plates. Yeah, circle, so it's the middle door you need to... No, in here, it's in there. Yeah, that's it. Right, okay, everyone get back. Kill ads. It's alright, we've got the, no, the Colossuses come first, so let's kill... There's a ball, a Shinka, you can chuck that to me, to Batterfly. I'm in the middle. Thank you. Right, are the Colossuses down on both sides?
Right's down.
I think they are. Right, everyone get on your plates. I'm going up. Do not come off your plate. Okay, you can get off your plates now. Right, that's 1 round. We just need to do that 2 more times. So once I return, we'll kill these ads. You'll hear a chime, and then it will be back to plates. Oh shit. Okay, everyone get back on plate.
I have the retainer, that's SD, plate 2.
So, okay, Gibbs going, so that's cool. Stay on the plates at the moment. Gibbs up. Tempest, you're going to charge and go to whatever. Okay, so everyone get to symbols, Tempest, charge, and get to triangle. Okay, square, okay? So charge and go to square. Everyone on symbols. And then chuck it inside the door at square. Nice, well done. Another ball's going to appear, so just see what plate it lands on.
That's on mine, I got it.
It's alright, I've got it. Give, where are you? Right. Okay, let other Colossuses down. Right, give,
Right down.
Here's the ball. Charge it, and then you're going up the lift. Everyone on the plates. Everyone on plates, plates. There, give, you need to go, because you're going to run out. You're going to be, That's it. Everyone get off plates and finish ads. Well done, give. Oh shit. Okay, everyone back to plates. Has anyone got retainer yet? Okay, Gibbs going again. Did you just empower yourself as you ran up, Gibbs? Don't worry. Right, okay, off plates, charge and get to circle. I'll get you, Giv. Right. Get to symbols. Everyone, no one's on square plate. Quick, because otherwise Tempest is going to die. Oh, okay. Can someone revive Tempest?
Yeah, I'm on it. Alright, no. Tempest does it.
Right, I've got the ball.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Who is it?
It's Give.
Alright. Got ya.
Right, hang on, Give, don't go yet, don't charge. We need to kill those yellow bars first, because otherwise they're going to be sitting dark.
Clearing out.
Right, okay, I think there's enough ads dead. Everyone on their plates, Give, go. Yeah, charging and go. Charging and up the lift. That's it, everyone get off plates. That's it, well done. That was easy. I was hoping that we were going to fail that so that everyone got a little bit of a chance to go upstairs. So it was, because normally we don't have it so that me or Give get one every single round, so someone else has to go up as well. No. You can kill you can't go through the ceiling if you haven't got superior retainer, because if you try and go up the lift without it, you'll get killed when you reach the barrier. So that's why ideally we keep the two people in the middle. There's a good chance one of them has it, but if they don't, obviously one of the plate holders will have to switch with them. But once you're up there, honestly, all you have to do when you're up there is look at the ship. You'll see the big symbol on it, you call it out, you come back, and then the second time you go up, we kill the ads first. You just stand, you sort of, if you're waiting with the ball, you wait here whilst everyone else is shooting ads. Once enough of the ads are down, that's fine, Give, I'm just, once enough of the ads are down and everyone's going on plates, that's when you go to charge up and go back up the lift to throw the ball at the ship. It's really, the going up the top is not difficult at all. This time it'll be a bit more chaotic, but I'll wait for Give to come back, because I know she hasn't done this. I'm just going to grab a drink and evacuate my nose, because I'm blocked up and I'm struggling to speak. So if anyone wants like a drink, toilet break, etc., now's a good time, because I'm going to have to explain. It's going to take me a while to explain the next bit. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh dear. Well, if ominous music's playing, then I'm assuming maybe. Well, nothing menacing hasn't appeared yet, so I'm assuming everything's all fine. Oh, it's very standard. Maybe a very sad person. A drink.
Right, I'm back. I give you good. Oh, what have you done now? Probably something illegal. Murder. You keep threatening to staple my scrotum to bits of furniture when I'm round there. Anyway, is everyone else still here? Or is anyone else... It looks like everyone's running around like headless chickens. Oh, Tempest is here. I was just punching him back into... Right, okay, so this encounter is basically like a much more chaotic version of what we've just done. The basis of it is what we've just done, however this time, every time we got... There's 2 ships each round to kill, and therefore 2 symbols and 2 balls. So 2 people will have... There'll be 2 plates with balls, there'll be 1 set on the left, 1 set on the right. So 2 people will need to charge their balls, and 2 people will then need to go to a symbol to kill them at the same time. So we'll be throwing balls at 2 of the symbols each time, and there'll need to be 2 superior retainers that go upstairs to kill the ships at the end of the round. That's the first added complication. Just, we're going to run it the same way we did before. So again, if me and Give happen to both be superior retainers, happy days. We don't need to worry. If it's just one of us, we need to hear who else is superior retainer, and I'll shout out who it is to switch with. Ideally, it will be someone that's number 2 or number 3 because you're right next to us, so we can switch easier. But if not, we'll obviously have to go to one of the further plates. And again, for each round, if your superior retainer, at one of the 2 superior retainers that are identified, you're one of the people that's going to go up to destroy the ship, so you're going to need to switch. So me or Give will take your plate. Once the round starts and we get the first superior retainer and they go up, we only need one person to go up just to call out the ship, so we don't need to send 2 up to call them out. They'll just say square and triangle or whatever the 2 things are. When they come back down, obviously everyone needs to remember to stay on their plates until a ball is spawned on the left and the right. They'll spawn at the same time, and then everyone runs off to charge up their balls and get on their plates. If you're on plates 3 or 4 and you get the ball, when you charge up, you're going to be automatically looking to charge up on square, and if there's no smoke on square, you're going to charge on middle. Similarly, if you're plate 1 and 2 and you need to charge, you're going to automatically go to the triangle buff. If there's no buff here, you'll go to middle, because basically if there's no buff on your one, it will be the other 2. So that way, no one's going for the same buff and running around trying to work out where to power up. You're always going for the leftmost or the rightmost, depending on what side you're on. And if your one isn't active, you grab middle. So make sure you're not grabbing the middle buff if your buff on the left or right is active. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Yep. At that point, you don't need to pass it on when you're charging the ball to destroy the symbols. So there's going to be 2 rounds of balls. There'll be the first round of 2 balls. Whoever gets those, it doesn't matter whether you've got superior retainer or not. You're just going to charge. As I say, go to the triangle or square buff, unless your one's not active. If your one's not active, go to middle, and then get the symbol. So again, if you're on platforms 3 or 4, you're always, depending on the symbols that are called out, you're always going to get square or circle. Square priority. If square isn't called out, you'll get circle. And plates 1 and 2, you're always going to go for triangle, and you only go for circle if the triangle is not called out, basically. So it'll always be 2 symbols. It's not going to be 2 of the same. So that way, again, you're not having to run as far across the map to charge or to get to your symbols. Otherwise, it's exactly the same. Just remember, don't rely on one person to be standing on symbols. Like last time we had, at one point there was no one on square. So just make sure if you're on platforms 3 or 4 and you haven't got the ball, you're going to be standing on square symbol plate, which is here once everyone calls symbols. Even if if neither of you have a ball, which won't ever be the case, but still go there. Me and Give will always go to middle, but we'll help out with ads on the left and right. Right, that's just the ball phase. Let me explain this encounter. I'm not going to bother with the damage phase at this point, because there's a lot of chaos before that, so I'll just explain the pre-get damage phase mechanics, and we can just practice it a bit, because it's going to be completely random. Hopefully it will mix it up, so everyone's going to have to go upstairs at some point, so you'll all get to see it. So when we kick this off, it'll be like before. Loads of ads are going to spawn in. So you're going to be standing at the back of the arena. You don't have to be stood on your plates, but again, be near your plate so you're ready for when the time comes. We'll kill loads of ads, and then the boss, after a little while, after we've killed enough ads, he'll sort of squat. It kind of looks like he's taking a shit. So, you know, we'll usually shout out squatting, shitting, pooing, something like that. When you hear that, that's your cue to get on your plate. At this point, what will happen is the ball, he'll send a charged ball to one of the 4 plates, and we need to all be stood on the plate, and we're going to get in a line. So basically, as he shoots the ball, we're all going to be buffed with that. What is it? Is it not empowered? Is it empowered when you stand in the smoke? Engulfed. That's it. We'll all be engulfed. The only way we can do that is to pass the ball through all 6 of us before the engulfing engulfs us. So, this is the first. It's not that complicated when you understand what I'm saying. So, Give, if you can just stand here. Right. So if everyone stands on their plate for a second, because I don't think that will start it.
No, nothing's happening.
No, that's good. So because normally you have to jump up on the boss plate to make it start. So I'm just hoping that nothing happens here. Right. I'm just going to. These are the various scenarios that could happen. So obviously there's 1 of 4 plates you could send it to. Right. Let's start with simple. If it's simple. So if the ball at this point at the start goes to a Shinka, you're just going to turn and chuck it to Gibson. Gibson, you're going to turn and throw it to me. I'm going to turn and throw it to Giv. Giv's going to turn and throw it to Tempest. Undyne. Whilst all this is going on, you're going to have made your way to this central plate here, where I'm stood now. So you'll get up here. So by the time Tempest gets the ball, Tempest, you'll be chucking up here to Undyne. Okay, so in that scenario, if Ashinka is the person who gets the ball, Undyne will be the last person in the chain. He'll be stood here. Once the last person in the chain has grabbed the ball, i.e. Undyne, you're going to turn and you'll chuck it at the boss, and he'll be on that plate where Callus is. That's the first bit where things can go wrong, because you absolutely must hit the ball on the boss. If you miss the boss, you won't have time to collect the ball and throw it again, and we'll have to catch another ball and pass it through all 6 of us, but that'll be it. It will only ever be Ashinka or Undyne that are chucking at the boss. So that's scenario 1. Scenario 2, so Undyne, if you can just be back on your plate, just for demonstration purposes. So scenario 2 is that Undyne gets the ball first. This time we're going to do exactly the same thing, but in the reverse order. So Undyne, you grab the ball, you chuck it to Tempest. Tempest chucks it to Nita. Nita chucks it to me. I chuck it to Gibson. And Ashinka, you're going to make your way to the middle plate. And then by the time it gets to Gibson, he knows that he just needs to look up here. You look at him, he throws you the ball, you chuck the ball at the boss. Okay, so it's been through all 6 of us by the time it gets to you. We're all unbuffed, and we throw it at the boss. Makes sense so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Scenario 3 is that it goes to Gibson first. If this happens, again, Ashinka, you will be sick. So, Gibson, you throw straight to me. I throw to Nita. Nita throws to Tempest. Undyne, you probably by that just want to make your way onto Tempest's plate, so you'll be about here. And then Undyne, you'll throw to Ashinka. So they'll be 6. Okay, and last scenario, if it's Tempest, so if Tempest grabs it, Undyne, you will be throwing last. So Tempest throws to Giv, Nita. She throws to me. I throw to Gibson. Ashinka, you'll be on Gibson's plate behind him. He'll throw it to you, and then you'll throw it to Undyne, who'll be up here. So basically, we're passing it through as many people as possible, and only one person has to move each time to the centre. So it kind of makes logical sense when you get used to it, but it can confuse people and people move around. But as long as we remember that, that's the first easy part where people can wipe or we lose people for no reason. So we really need to master the chain of the ball, and it needs to be instant. As soon as you've got the ball, you need to be able to turn, chuck, 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 chuck. Because if we take too long to throw it to each other, or it goes past someone, we're gonna lose the buff, or we're gonna die. Right, so that's the first thing. First thing we have to get rid of. Once we've done that, now I'm going to apologise now. I may misremember the order of things, but it will come back to me as we do it. I think at that point, you need to get off your plate as soon as the last ball has been chucked, or the ball has been chucked to the boss, because you'll get 4 drop pods that drop onto each of the plates, so you'll get squashed if you stay on the plate. And 4 of those things with the swords will come out. What are they called? Gladiator. Try, go ahead. So, get off your plate, and then we'll shoot them once they've landed. So me, Ashinka, and Gibson will take care of the 2 that are going to be on the right. Giv, Undyne, and Tempest, you'll be taking care of the 2 on the left. By that point, we'll also know, you'll hear me asking for who's got the superior retainer. So we'll know. Again, if it's me or Giv, all happy. If we need to work out we need a second person or 2 people, that's the point where we'll be deciding. And then I'll tell you who's going to be going up the lift. Once they're all 4 down, the person that's going up the lift goes up the lift, calls out the 2 symbols, we come back, then it's basically the process we just did, but with 2 balls. So everyone will stand on their plates to let the person up the lift, get the call out, wait for the balls to come, go and charge their balls on the respective plates, and go to the respective symbols, throw both balls at the symbols, that arms the missile. We get back, you're going to need to keep an eye on your plates. The 2 people that are superior retainer, just basically the 2 people that have been assigned for superior retainer that particular round. You just, if you're on the left, you keep an eye on the left set of plates, so that includes you, Give. So if you're superior retainer, you're going to grab the ball that spawns on these 2. So no one else needs to worry about it if it's Give, unless you're the person assigned. And right side, if you're the one that's going to be grabbing the ball, you just need to be ready to grab the ball here. Once you've grabbed your balls, just come back to the back here and just crouch here, because everyone else is going to be dealing with ads. Once enough of the ads have been cleared, that's when the 4 remaining people get on the plates, and you 2 will charge up, and then you must remember to charge up before you go up the lift, and then you're going to go up the lift and you're going to take out the ships. Again, when you're charging up, use the same premise as before. If you're on the right team, so that's me, Mia, Shinka and Gibson, go to triangle buff plate if it's flashing to charge your ball. Give and the other 2, you're going to go to square plate to charge. If square isn't charged, you go to middle, and likewise if triangle's not flashing, we go to the middle, so that we're not, because we need to basically be synced when you're going to charge. And then we go upstairs and smash the ship. Once that's done, it starts the damage phase, but I'm not going to explain that yet because that's a complicated thing all on its own. Does that sort of make sense to everyone, so we can at least run through that for a bit until it gets smooth?
Sure.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions so far on that? I mean, I will be yelling out what people need to do at any given point, but it is quite chaotic. So if anyone's got anything they're not sure of, feel free to ask now. Excellent. I'm actually losing my voice as well. God. Right, well, let's, if we haven't rallied, we can rally. And I'm going to go and start things off, so just get ready.
Holy hell.
Right, so we're just killing ads for now, but just don't stray too far from the plates. You don't need to be on them, just... Boss is shitting, get on your plates. It's going to 1. Oh no, it's going to 2, so Gibson to me. So Shinka gets straight to the middle pit plate. Chuck it. Quick, quick, quick. Undyne, get over here. Chuck it to Ashinka. That's it, Ashinka, chuck it at the boss. Nice. Right, everyone get off plates and come back to middle. I've got retainer, Give have you.
I have it.
Who's
That's
I?
SD. That's SD.
Okay, right, let's kill these. So SD, Give, you're going to have to switch with SD, so you're going to be on plate 2. Yeah.
Plate 2, yes.
For this, when we go up the first time, in fact, SD, you go up on your own so you can see what it's like, so you can call out the 2 symbols when you go up, but not yet.
Sure.
Right, are all the gladiators down? Okay, but it's alright, we've got the tooth now. Right, everyone get back, get to your plates now. So go on your plate. Everyone on, and SD, go straight up the lift.
Aye.
Don't get off those plates. Right, you can get off now, you can get off the plate.
It's triangle and square.
Stay near the plates, the 2 balls are spawned, get your balls. So 4, there's a 4 and 1, grab the balls. Right, so it's, what was it, square and...
Triangle.
Right, so... Yeah, right, with that... That's fine, that's because we took too long to do the process. But, that was a good attempt. So, just remember, even though you're getting off your plates when the person goes up, everybody needs to stay on their plate until the balls have spawned, because we're running off to kill ads too quickly. Wait till the balls are spawned, because basically, if they're on your plate, you want to grab them, charge them, get on the symbols. So, as soon as the person's gone up, we've heard the call out. That's everyone's cue to get off your... Well, not get off your plate, but wait for the ball. As soon as the balls are in, if you're not grabbing a ball, you go and stand on the symbol on your respective area. Or you're charging the ball and getting to your symbol that was called out. Right, so if we try that again, like I say, it could change each time. So,
would that the Red Legion had but one throat, I would slit it.
boss is shitting, get on plate. Okay, it's got to give. No, where you going? Come back, you need to chuck it to give. That's it, to me. Undyne, you need to get in the middle, because you're going to be the last one. Ashinka. Undyne. Right, okay, yeah, right. We need to remember that first set of balls. Off the plates. You're going to get squashed if you're on the plate. Okay. I haven't got it. Have you got it, Give? Right. SD, not yet, but yes, you go up. SD will be the second person, so I'll cover SD's plate. Right, are the Ras dead? I think they are. Right, oh no, there's one here. Right, okay, everyone on plates. SD, you go up. Let's go straight up. Okay, you can get off plates, but don't run away in case you've got the balls.
Right, it's circle and triangle.
So Ashinka, you've got a ball. Circle, triangle, everyone else to symbols. So Ashinka, get the triangle plate. Are they both done? Okay, oh shit. That's it, it's done. Right, everyone off, get back to plates, there'll be 2 more balls. So Give and SD grab the ball and get behind the start bit. Why have I got it? Give. Right, everyone on plate. Give and thingy, charge your balls and go straight up and destroy a ship. Call out who's grabbing what one.
I'll go triangle.
Go straight up. So your triangle, Give, you're getting the other one that's not triangle. It's fine. Try, you might die before you get up there now, but Have you killed yours as well, Give? Nice. Well, there we go. That's one round. So kill these ads, and then we need to... actually, no, we don't. Hang on. No, you only killed one ship. One of you missed a ship.
No, I definitely shot mine.
Yeah, there's only one ship's destroyed, not two. That's why you need to make sure you, like, Give, you must have chucked it at the same one that was killed. Oh, no. I apologise, you did. You got... Right, I'm going to wipe us here. It's, No, you did do it right. That's my bad. You, That was the start of the damage phase. So you can see it's a little bit chaotic because we can't control who's going to be doing what at any point. So it'll be a lot of me shouting to remind people what to do. But even though it was SD then, with the, Superior Retainer, initially when I ask who's got it, no one needs to talk at first. I just want to ascertain if me and Give have got it. If me and Give haven't, or one of us has, then I'll ask who else has got it. Whoever I hear first, I'll just assign and we'll swap around with. So don't worry if we've assigned someone. Still say that you've got it, obviously, at the start, and the first person I hear will call out to go up. Otherwise, don't worry too much about having it. So I'm not deliberately, for example, picking SD and ignoring someone else. It's just because he's right next to me. It's easier to swap with him. Because I know it'd be good if everyone gets an opportunity to go up. If we give that a couple more runs, just to try and get it smooth, and hopefully so everyone can see different things of it, just make sure when you're standing on symbols, you need to be stood on those symbols until both doors have been smashed, so do not get off the symbols. And people that have charged the balls, obviously just charge your ball, go to your symbol, and as soon as the door opens, chuck it in. So don't wait, just get there as quick as you can. Right, let's start again. Remember, when he shits and you grab the ball, first ball, and we just need to also make sure the movement as well is correct. So remember, if it's not Undyne or Ashinka that got the first ball, you need to be moving. So Ashinka, if it's SD that grabs it first, you need to be up here, because you'll be the last person. Undyne, if Tempest grabs it first, you just need to get up here, because you'll be the last person. If it's the person in front of you, make sure, so if it was coming from our side, Undyne, and it's not Ashinka first, it's SD, you need to be making your way to the back of this plate, so you're not getting attacked by dogs, and also then Tempest can just turn around and chuck to you, and then you turn around and chuck to Ashinka, and then you turn around and chuck to Ashinka. And Ashinka, similarly, if it's coming from Tempest this way, you need to just jump to this plate. So basically, Ashinka and Undyne, as soon as the ball is spawned, if you haven't got it, you're moving immediately. You're either moving here, if you're going to be the last person, or you're moving to the plate next to you, so you can just try and keep that movement, and then that becomes so much easier. Right, let me go again. So that was good, to be fair, to get to damage phase that quick. I didn't think that would happen. So if we can get that smooth, I'll explain the next bit. Saw that illegal activity, Give. Well, I think it's frowned upon when you sort of siphon it out of other people's cars. Boss is taking a shit, get to your plates. Okay, Ashinka to SD. Quicker. Undyne, yep. Middle, he'll be in the middle. That's it, nicely done. Chuck at the bar. Everyone off your plate. So get ready for choppies. Give, have you got on superior? Right.
I do as well, SD.
Okay, that's fine. That's one left, one right. So give, if you go up in the lift in a minute, not yet. Once the we need to focus on the gladiators at this point, not everything else. All right, everyone on plate. Give, go. Right, okay, you can get off plates now. Just stay nearby because the balls are gonna. Okay, grab the balls and charge. And get on symbols if you're not. Okay, nice. Next two balls are there. So grab the ball if you're a superior retainer. So SD and Give, grab the balls on each side. SD, it's on your plate.
I see.
No, Give, don't grab that ball. Grab the other side. Chuck. Undying, throw it to Give. At this point, only the right. Everyone else on plates. Give, you don't need to charge it. Just SD. SD in the middle. Give, just go, because you already got the buff. Because someone charged the ball, so just go.
Guardian down.
Yeah, that's why don't charge the ball. No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Right, okay. Let's wipe it.
Down.
It's alright. So guys, just remember, this is where it gets confusing. The first set of 2 balls that spawn on your plate, you grab, you charge, you destroy the what's it called? The symbol. The second set of 2 balls that appear, only the people that have been assigned superior retainer. So the 2 people I said at the beginning. So in that case, it was Give and SD. So Give, you're always going to grab the ball that spawns on the left 2. Well, Give or plate 1 and 2 if it's one of you 2, 1 and 2 if it's one of you 2. I'm sorry.
4 again.
3 or 4.
No,
just
mind.
kill yourself. We're dying. So always stay on the left. Me and my team will always stay on the right. But remember, that second set of balls, you don't pick it up just because it's your plate. Only the people that are going to be going up to destroy the ship pick up, because we can't have it charged. So it's charged at the right time. But otherwise, the rest of it's pretty decent. We just need to get that sorted. And we need to be a bit quicker on the passing the ball at the start, because we're very close to wiping as well on that bit, or losing someone. But it's good. It's good going so far. Right, I'm going rally quick if you need to, because I'm going straight into some of the boss. Because I would like, I think we can complete this, so I'd like to smoothen this off so we can. Boss is shitting, get on your plate. Okay, it's going so to me, to Give. Oh shit, sorry Give, you weren't right behind me. So to Give, then to Undyne. Now to Ashinka in the middle. That's it, and boss. Nice, off plates. Remember to focus on those gladiators when they spawn. Give, have you got superior? Right, okay, who has?
SD does.
Okay, SD, anyone on the other side? Who's that? Has anyone else on the other side got it? Right, Undyne, you're gonna... So, Give, you swap with Undyne, and I'll swap with SD. So, SD, if you go up... Right, everyone get on plates. Just go straight up, SD. Don't wait. As soon as I say that, just go.
Get in. Right. Circle and triangle.
Okay, everyone get ready to grab balls and go straight away. Charge and get on symbols and charge your balls and smash the circle and triangle. Why are we on plates? We're too long. We took too long. You're always going to either go to square or circle if you're grabbing, because you're always going to be on the left side, and the other team are always going to go to triangle, so that's fine. You did charge the ball, didn't you, Give, as well, first? Oh, whoever did the circle, it was charged, wasn't it, when it was thrown? Okay, as long as it was charged, it may have just missed target, but it looked like it hit the target to me when I saw it get thrown. Yeah. When that little shield comes up, I don't think that's anyone doing anything wrong. It's just there is a time limit, so we can't. Basically, it's just got to be smooth. We just got to be able to do everything we need to do and just do it. So once we've kill those gladiators. As soon as they're dead, if I say SD or whoever it might be that's going up, as soon as I say get on plates, that's your cue to just head towards the lift so that you're at the lift when we're on the plates, because obviously we lost Give. We want to avoid having to stand on the plates for longer than we have to. We only want to be on the plates long enough to get you up there, and then we want to get off, stay behind cover, but be ready for the set of balls for the charges. Right. It was decent though, but give it a couple more runs and then I'll explain the next bit, because I think we know what we're doing, it's just getting it done. Boss is shitting. Ball is going the other way this time, I think. Yeah, okay. To Give, to me. Right, to Gibson, then to a Shinka in middle. Nicely done. Yeah, that was much smoother, much better. Right, everyone off plate. Give, have you got Superior? Okay. Anyone as a Shinka or SD got it?
SD has it.
Okay, SD, you will be the person and you can go up, so I will swap with you. So kill those gladiators. Right, okay, our gladiators down on left. Okay, everyone on plates, go. Okay, you can get off plates, but be ready for balls.
Triangle and square.
Right, I've got triangle. Everyone get to symbols. Is anyone on center? Yeah. Mine's done. Second ball hasn't been thrown at the target. Okay, don't worry. And again, it was charged. You charged it up before you threw it. Okay, then that's Let me just try and... Shinka, can you just chuck it to me a sec? Oh, don't worry, don't worry. I think it's going to be a wipe anyway. Right, can everyone get on symbols? I'm going to see if we can... Yeah, I'm just going to see if I've got time to... Yeah, the shield's up. We've taken too long anyway, so don't worry. Oh, hang on. No, stand on plates again. Stand on plates. Symbols, quick. Oh. What were the symbols? Was it triangle and circle?
Triangle and square.
Okay. Because there was like a shield in front of circle. I mean, in front of square, but not in front of circle.
No, it was definitely triangle and square. I saw.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine. I don't think we'd have had time to do every... Well, we got killed because the ship blew us up upstairs because we hadn't destroyed it quick enough, so... We whatever happens, we just... It
says Tempest and you armed it, so...
I don't... No, I armed... Yeah, then that's weird. Yeah. Oh, well that's... Yeah. So maybe it did work and it was just a visual glitch. But normally, every time both of us arm one, you get like a message above the super that says, it will say like laser beam armed fusion or whatever it is. Two of them will say armed. I only saw one pop up. Okay, that's fine. Either way, it's not because people have done the wrong thing. Everyone's charging and doing what they need to do, so fine. Sorry, whoever's talking, I can barely hear you. More or less, yes, maybe that's true. Normally, you should be there at the same time as long as you're grabbing it and going. So you could be right. That might be the thing. So probably very close together. Yeah. But if we can smoothen this off, once everyone knows what they're doing, it will be very smooth, and everyone will be getting there more or less at the same time anyway. He's having a shit, get on plate. I think it's going to through 4. Okay. Okay, a Shinka. Nice. Okay, very good. Get off plates, get ready for... Give, have you got, Okay, anyone on right got it?
SD has it.
Okay, SD, I'll sort with you. Anyone on left? Okay, okay, SD, go. Everyone on plates.
Copy that.
Okay, get off plates and wait for ball.
Right, it is triangle and square.
Okay, I've got triangle. Everyone get to symbols. Okay, nice. Get off, get off, get off. 2 people that are, so SD and Give, get the left ball and the right ball. So
That's
Give.
ball.
That's your ball, Give. Grab it. SD. Ashinka, you shouldn't be picking it up. Let SD get it.
Oh, fuck.
Don't charge. No, not yet, not yet. Right, everyone on plates, charge and go.
What? Fuck.
Right, okay. It's too late. We can't afford to lose. Right. Let's just wipe. Let's just wipe it. Just remember that second ball. Don't pick it up even if it's on your plate. we only want those 2 people that have been assigned to pick it up. Otherwise, it will end up being a mess. So try to remember when we get to that point, just leave the ball. So obviously that's why we want one right person, one left person. The left person grabs the left ball, the right person grabs the right ball, because we need you to both charge at the same time. Otherwise, obviously, one of you will die from the freeze. And we don't want to be chasing the ball around the arena either.
Okay.
Believe me, this was a lot more complicated when we were doing it for the first time. It was absolute. Yeah, we really are. It seems like it's not, but trust me, this is actually very smooth. Cool.
Did you think to defeat my guardian so easily? I have taught them well.
Okay, get ready for the 2. Okay. Oh. Nice, chuck that boss. Get off plates. Right, have you... Anyone on right have it? Who's that? Right, okay, Ashinka, I'll swap with you. So if you go up for this bit. Right, everyone get on plates. Yeah, Ashinka, sorry, not Ashinka, Give go. Ashinka, you don't need to go up. Right, okay, everyone off plate. Right, I've got triangle, everyone's the symbols. Okay, right, good. Everyone off. People that are grabbing, Ashinka and Give, grab the left and right balls when they spawn. Ashinka, it's on 2. It's on 2. Right, Ashinka, I'm on your plate. Right, everyone on plate. Both of you and Give, charge and go. No, Ashinka, go. Charge and go. Ashinka, just go up the lift, go up the lift, up the lift, up the lift. Give, you get square. Ashinka, get the triangle ship. That's it, everyone off plates and just kill Ad. That's it, well done, well done.
Oh shit, my TV just turned off, hold on. There we go. Oh Christ, that was a bit of a clutch.
Don't worry. Right. I'll tell you what, guys, anyway. Let's wipe, I'll explain the boss phase. So if we get to this point again, we can start trying the boss phase. So let's just... Or engulf yourself and let it kill you.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
Right. Also, don't put down a rally thing, or at least no one rally to it yet. So, there's 2 ways that we've done this, but this was before they took away the auto reload capabilities of Wells. First of all, does everyone have Wardcliffe Coil?
I could grab that quickly.
If everyone has it, I want to just try it. It's slow to reload, so I just don't know how much damage it's going to do. this may actually be a complete and utter load of crap when we try and do it. No, because you're going to be well above light for this anyway. And just from my knowledge, am I right in thinking we have a warlock on the left and a warlock on the right? Okay, if we can have both warlocks on well with lunar faction boots, I'm just thinking if we do get to damage phase, we can try this method, and if this doesn't work, we can go to the slightly harder method. And if by any chance any of you have the Leviathan, like either from this or any of the other raids from Shadowkeep, if you've got the class item, you can equip the Emperor's Blaze, so you'll do 25% more damage with solar abilities. It doesn't matter what class you are, but if you're stood in the well, that counts as, well, even with damage from weapons counts as a solar ability because you're in the well. So if you've got it, it will if you've got a year 1 bit of armor from the raid. No, because the raid is a 750 raid now, so as long as your overall light is above 750, it won't make a difference.
Isn't Emperor's Blaze a mod now?
It is, so if you've got it and you can equip it on something, that's fine. If you haven't and you've got an old piece of armor, but whatever it is, as long as you can equip that on one of your pieces of armor that you've got on, great.
Let me just grab that out thing.
But I think they've changed it, so even though you may already have the mods, I think you need to recollect them for them to be part of your sort of infinite collection. And I'm assuming that's going to be via Menagerie and stuff, because I haven't had any drop from this, or the new, or Crown of Sorrow. I'm guessing that's the only way. Now when they drop, I think they'll go into your collections, because I've got loads in my inventory, but they haven't popped into my... But are you trying to equip it on a piece of armor 2.0 or on an old piece of armor? Yeah, if it's the old bond, then you have to physically use a Callus token to equip it. With the new, if it's armor 2.0, once you've unlocked it, obviously it works the same as all the other mods. So it's not so bad. It doesn't matter either way. It still does the same thing. I haven't got any of the new ones yet, so I'm using one of my old pieces of armor. It doesn't matter if we don't all have it, it's just if we do, it will boost the damage, so may as well use it. Right, okay, so has everyone made any changes to their armor subclass and stuff anyway? Alright, so assuming we get to that point again, so we've just destroyed the 2 ships, we still need to stay left, right, and me and Give in the middle. Now, this is where it's going to get a bit complicated, but everyone needs to be concentrating. So again, at that point, when the second lot of people go up, whatever plate you're stood on, so including like then I had to switch with a Shinka, so I basically then become plate number 1. Actually, in fact, scrap that. At that point, once the ships have been destroyed, everyone just reverts back to original position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Okay. So once those 2 people return back to the room, a ball will spawn, and it will either spawn on the left or the right. We don't know what side, but whatever plate it spawns on, someone from that side. Again, if it spawns on plate 1 or 2, it doesn't matter if it's a Shinka or SD. If you see it there, just grab it. Whichever one of you picks it up, you immediately are going to just go to wherever is flashing here, charge it up, and then you make your way back to this room here. Okay, so you're safe in here. Now, let's say a Shinka's got it, just for argument's sake. You're going to stay in here. SD's going to be in here with you. SD, you're going to be shooting ads. A Shinka, all you need to do is call out to SD when you get to about 7... greed, and you want to chuck, so just that gives SD time to get in position so you're ready for it to chuck it at him. Chuck it to SD once your greed gets to 9. So you've passed it on, so you haven't died. SD, then you're holding on to it until you get to 9. Once you get to 9, you're going to pass it back to Ashinka. Now, Ashinka, at this point, you won't have completely cleared your greed, so you'll be halfway up. You might be on 5 or something like that. So obviously, you're going to get to 9 again very quickly. So he's going to pass it to you once more. Before you have to pass again, just call out at that point, and I will come in, and I will be a third person you can swap to. So you'll swap between each other twice. So, you know, it'll be Ashinka to, or whoever's the first person swaps to the second person swaps back to the first person, and then the first person swaps to me the third time. And then I should be able to hold it right up until damage phase. Okay? Same goes for the opposite side. So Undyne and Tempest. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whose plate. If you see it on one of the plates, either one, go to grab it. If the other one grabs it, that's fine. But whichever one of you ends up grabbing it, grab it, charge it, and you're going to head back over to here, and you're just passing it between you. Okay. In fact, I've thought of a better way of doing it. I'm sorry, this is probably going to make it sound more complicated. Right. If it spawns on the right, I will grab it. If it spawns on the left too, you'll grab it, okay? So the other two, at this point, you're just going to be in the room ready, okay? In here. Shooting ads still, but just staying in this room. And same for SD and thingy. So if it's left, you grab it. You charge it. And then from here, just chuck it into that back room. Doesn't matter if it doesn't go straight to someone. Just chuck it. Say chucking into room, and then Undyne, and then at that point, Undyne or Tempest, you just pick it up off the floor. Likewise, if it's on right side, I'll grab it, charge it, chuck it into the room. One of you pick it up, and then whoever picks it up first, we do that same backwards and forwards rotation. Okay. So whoever gets it first, they carry on. The second ball that spawns, if it spawns on the same side as the first, so let's say I picked up the first one on the right, charged it, chucked it right, a second one spawns on the right, I still grab it and charge it, but I'm not going to chuck it right because we need a ball on the other side so that we can pause. So the second ball goes to the opposite side, regardless of what side it spawns on. Again, I'll chuck it over there. The second ball, you're just going to spawn between yourself. You won't need the third person on the second ball. So you two just do the same thing. So the first person that grabs it, you hold it till 9, then you pass it to the second person. Once they get to 9, they pass it back to you. And by that time, you should be ready to throw at the boss for damage. So does that make sense so far? So you'll either be passing between 3 people or 2 people, depending on whether you get the ball first or second on your side. Does that make sense? Yeah, cool. Right. It will make more sense when you're doing it, but it is chaotic because you've got everything else going on. After that point, a third ball will spawn in. Now, at this point, there'll only be one person left in the middle, and that will either be me or Give. So if the first ball goes right, Give, you'll be on your own for the third ball, because I'll be over here, and they'll need to swap to me. If the first ball is on the left, you're going to be over on the left, passing the ball with them. So I will be on my own in the middle. Whoever it is out of me or you, we grab the ball, and remember, so you're going to need to be stood here, because it could be on any of the 4 plates. You basically run to whatever plate it is, let's just say it was here, you grab it, you charge it. At this point, you're going to call out, everybody get ready on boss. Don't jump up on that platform either, because it will start it off. Everyone's going to get ready, so you're all going to come out of that back room, and you're probably going to want to stand on the platform that's here, or equivalent, on either side. So at this point, the boss will lift up that Callus robot. He'll lift it up in his left arm, so it'll be on the right side of the arena. And when Callus's left arm goes up in the air, you'll see like a glowing ball on the top of his hand. That's where you're throwing your ball. So as soon as Callus's arm raises up in the air, all three of us chuck our ball at that at once. Assuming all three balls hit it, that will start damage phase. The reason we have to keep the balls going between each other is because they'll be charged up, and obviously if one person holds it for too long, they're going to reach max greed and die. So we need to keep passing it between you so we have all three balls simultaneously at the end to chuck at the boss. Once we've done that, we're going to go into damage formations. Again, we're going to be left and right. So you're going to be on the left side with Undyne and Tempest. I'm going to be on the right with Ashinka. Right, so on the right, Ashinka, if you can come to me. Now, this is going to take a little bit of precision, so you do need to be careful here and make sure you don't rush. When you get here, you want to stand on this box, and when you plonk your well, be as close to this corner as possible, so the sword is in this corner. Okay? Then, you don't need to... You can do if you haven't... Yeah, so that's fine, as far back as possible. Right. Then the three of us need to assign a position to stand in. So we don't. Once you're in this bit, you do not move. So don't start strafing, because we do not want to sort of attack the boss. So let's say I'll stand on this left corner. SD, you'll stand on this corner.
Right.
And Ashinka, because you've plonked the well, we'll already be stood in place probably. You just plonk the well and then move yourself to a safe point between us both, so that neither us. So once we're in position, we can start happily firing at the boss, and you can see where we are because you'll have plonked your well, and you can just move to where you need to be. Then we're just gonna destroy the boss with our ward cliff. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And
so.
the left side, you're going to do the same here. So the well person, you're going to plonk your well in this corner. If you stand sort of maybe here where I'm stood now, on this lower bit, on this far corner. So get as close over here and then you're going to stand here and start firing at the boss. Person who's not dropping the well, if you stand at the front corner here, and then the person that has dropped the well, you just walk in between the two and make sure you're not blocking their line of sight at the boss. And then we just fire into the boss with as much as we can. Now, I'm pretty sure when we did this last time, and it was on prestige mode as well, I think I fired 3 shots and the boss was dead. So, assuming this works and it doesn't take us a lifetime to reload our, what's it called? Our ward cliff, and no one stands in front of anyone and blows anyone up, we should be fine. The main thing there is to not rush. Okay, if we don't make a full damage phase because someone's taken time to get, it's better to take your time to get into position than to, potentially blow someone up. I would say don't start firing your ward cliff until the well is active. So throw a grenade, use some primary, just so that you're making the maximum use of the damage once the well is there. Because also you're not going to get the fast reload either until the well's there. So use other weapons until the well is active. Let's just assume we one phase him, he dies. As soon as he's done that, he'll put up a shield, and 6 balls are going to spawn on the floor around the boss. So you'll probably get 1 around square plate, 1 around here. They're in completely random places. Oh, someone jumped on the middle plate. Hang on, let's just wipe so let's just kill ourselves so we can just God, even that didn't kill me, for goodness sake, come on. There we go. Right, so after damage phase, assuming we take him out in one go, you'll see 6 balls pop out around the arena. We only need to basically pick one up. I think they'll be pre-charged. I think they're pre-charged. So you basically just need to pick one up and throw it at the boss. Don't rush. Pick one up. If you're getting shot with ads, get somewhere where you can shoot safely and make sure it hits the boss. We need 4 of them to hit the boss to finish him off. If we lose them or they go past him, they'll probably explode before you have a time to pick it up, and then it's a waste. So make sure you get it. The easiest way to do it is the people that are 1 and 2. You're going to grab the ones that are start from the furthest towards the right. So one of you will grab this one, then you move. If you grab that, the next person grabs this one. Me and Give, we're going to grab the 2 closest to the center. And plates 3 and 4, you're going to grab the 2 that spawn on this side. That way, again, we're not all fighting for the same ball. Just grab a ball, turn and aim at the boss, and make sure you hit him. And that is it. So the only difficult part of that bit is just organising the three lots of balls to chuck at the boss simultaneously. If we can do that, if we can master that, the damage phase is quite easy, and so is chucking the balls at the boss. Does it make sense? At least partly.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. So yeah, it is. And because there's so much going on, I mean, I'll be shouting out to try and remind people as best I can. I'm hoping we do this quick, so my voice isn't going to last much longer. But I think we're so close. And I don't feel like we've had a hard time of getting here, so I think we can do this. It'd be nice to actually finish the raid, rather than just get to the point of understanding it. Right, so basically it's just that on top of what we've just been doing. Exactly. I'm actually going to equip my my dodge for reload, so that if I do desperately need a last reload, I can dodge.
That's a good shout.
Yeah, I mean, I probably won't use it because I'm just going to stand in the well, but if it looks like damage phase is coming to a close and I just need to get one last firing into him, I'm going to just go for it. Try to save your ward cliff for the boss unless you absolutely need to use it, because we don't want to run out of ammo. As I say, this strategy worked really well when you could auto-reload. Ward cliff isn't the fastest gun to reload, so it may not work as well, but the lunefactions at least do increase reload speed, so it might be alright. It's a random strike drop, I believe.
Random strike, yeah.
That also makes this a lot easier because it narrows the spray of the bullets. But we're really close to the boss, so to be fair, I can't see. If you miss, you're a fucking retard. I don't think anyone's going to miss. I think the most dangerous thing is the rest of your fire team on that bit, because you're so close together. So if you blow yourself up, you're going to be able to... In fact, I think if anyone blows themselves up and they were standing still, we can ridicule the person that moved. Lightheartedly, of course. Right, let's give this a go. Hopefully we can get there.
Would that the Red Legion had but one throat, I would slit it.
To be fair, this is quite a fun boss encounter. I quite like the ball mechanic. It's a bit strange, but it's fun. Okay, he's probably going to shit soon, so get ready. He's shitting. It's going over to the right hand side, so nice, give. Nice to the middle. Excellent to the boss. Perfect, get off plates and ready for thingy. Right, I've got superior, give, have you? Okay, has anyone on left got it? Undyne, yeah? Okay, so Undyne, I'll go up this time, but you are going to be grabbing the second ball when it comes to destroying the ships. Right, everyone on plates, I'm going up. Okay, you can get off, but wait for balls. It is circle and triangle. So remember this time, just grab the ball if it's on your plate. You're just going to be destroying the symbols. Get to symbol plates as well. Why is someone... Oh, shit. Someone chucked the ball at me.
Both are armed.
What? Hang on. What ball? What hasn't been done? Someone chucked a ball at me. Right. Well, the shield's up, so it's... That was my bad. I think I ran in front of you as you chucked it.
I'm very certain I saw both things armed. It said in the bottom left.
I saw one of them say laser beam armed, but the ball didn't. The second ball definitely didn't even go into the thing because it just came to me. That's fine, but it was quick. Otherwise, I think that was just me running stupidly in front of a ball that got fired. So we just wipe, and that's the first time I've had superior retainer for this one. Who are we waiting for to die? Oh. Okay. Kim Jong.
Yep, definitely did arm.
That is ridiculous. So where did that extra ball come from then? Unless again, it was the second lot of two balls and someone chucked it and it shouldn't have been. No one should have been chucking any balls. That could have been it. Doesn't matter. Just remember, Right. Okay. First set of balls, they get grabbed. Those two people go and arm the two things. At that point, we do nothing. Even if more balls spawn, leave them there because the only people that should be collecting them are the people that need to go up and kill the ships after the ships have been armed. It could have been that one of those just got chucked randomly. I don't know. But let's just make sure that we're not confusing the two waves of balls. So once the first wave of balls have gone, no one should be standing on the main plate. They should be on those symbols because the ball throwers are going to need backup, even if... Because they can, you know, obviously if you're getting square and triangle, those two people can stand on that plate as they throw the ball, but they're going to at least need backup from ads. I want to get a completion for you as well, because you've done this to this point with us and never been around for the finishing day. We're so close. No, you didn't come back. Sarah took your place, I think. Right, think he's about to shit. Yeah. Going left this time. No. So, Ashinka. Ashinka, you're not in the wrong. You're in the wrong place. Ashinka, you should have been on the right. Hang on. Let's just quickly get these. Everyone get back to place. Another ball's gonna spawn. Get the revive. Someone get the other revive.
Go on.
Get back to place. Get ready for another ball. Right, okay, to me, to give... Undyne, yep, move that. Ashinka, you're in the middle this time. Yeah, nice. Okay, to boss. Okay, get back. I have not got it, have you, Give? Okay,
SD, that's it.
Okay, SD, I will swap with you, but Give will go up the first time to do the, So, Give and SD, you are going to be destroying ships. There's another... he down, Ashinka? Okay, cool. Right, everyone on plates, give go. Get up there, everyone on plates. Someone's not on a plate. Okay, you can get off plates, wait for balls. Okay, everyone grab balls, charge, get to plates, symbols.
We need someone on square.
Who's not on square? There should have been... Quick,
Shields are up, it took too long.
Yeah, it's too long. What, 3 and 4, if you're not throwing the ball, you should be standing on square. Yeah, but there's 2 plates, so all I'm saying is whoever is not got... If you haven't got the ball, you should be automatically going to square. That's to stand on the square plate, even if you haven't got the ball. Just so we've always... Yeah, well, me and Give will automatically be going to middle plate. 1 and 2 will automatically be going to triangle. 3 and 4, you should automatically be going to square. Obviously, if you've got the ball and you're charging it, you're going to wherever you're needed. So you might have to go to circle if you're square. But then you've always got that spare person that's on the square. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. And obviously, Give. If you're covering a plate on the left, you go to square. If I'm covering a plate on the right, I'll go to the triangle. He's probably gonna shit in a minute. He's shitting. Okay, so Undyne will be last person, so if you can get in the middle. Perfect. Lovely, get off plate. I've got it, have you, Give? Right, so that's nice and easy. Me and Give, we will be destroying the ships. Give, do you want to go up when it's time? Not yet, but once we've killed these, alright. Yes, okay, everyone on plates, Give, go. Okay, everyone can get off plates, just stand near them and wait for balls. Okay, everyone get to symbols and charge balls.
Alright, there we go.
Did they both get done?
Wait.
I saw one. Right, let's just try. I'm gonna grab the right one, Give, you grab the left. Let's just see what happens. Everyone get ready for plates.
Yep.
Right, Give, you charge on square, I'll charge with everyone on plates, and let's go. Everyone on plates! Why aren't people on plates? That's it. Right, I've got circle. Shit. Did you come up? Right, we must not have charged both then. I think someone on circle may have thrown it into an enemy that was stood in front of the... He was stood in front of... There was... Hang on. Hang on, let's wipe it and let's just... I know, I couldn't see who it was. I just saw when the person came to circle to throw the ball, there were ads there, and it may have been that the ball hit the ads instead of the target. Right, okay. You're still here. That's fine. So what were the symbols? Triangle and circle. So SD destroyed triangle.
Yes.
Or did you both go to circle?
I went to circle by accident. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my fault.
That's fine. That's fine. Just as at least we know what the issue was. It's better than not knowing what we did wrong. Okay, fine. Let's try again and hope that Give doesn't lose connection. To be fair, I think even if we can get to the damage phase, if I'm shouting out what people need to do, I think we'll be alright. So if we can get there. Okay, he's getting ready to shit. Okay, so Shinko, if you can get in the middle. Lovely. Okay, nice. Get ready for... I've got Superior, have you, Give? Has someone on left got it? Did Tempest have it as well? Okay, Tempest will use you just so you can, because you haven't been up yet, so it gives you a chance. Right, I'll go up for the first bit. Everyone on plates. I'm going up. Okay, get off plates but wait near them. Square and circle. So grab balls, charge, and get to symbols. Oh, no, someone's... It's alright. Right, there we go. Both of them done. Right. Everyone back. I'm going right for the ball. Don't get on the plates. It's on the floor. Give, or whoever's... Was it Tempest? No, Give, you need to give it to Tempest. You haven't got Superior Retainer. Right, right, everyone else on plates. Give, you're on that plate. You're on plate 3. Tempest, charge middle. Everyone on plates. Right, I've killed square, so you need to get circle.
Tempest into the elevator.
Yeah, well, just straight away throw it at the ship. Yes, well done. Right, when we come back, guys, both teams get into the right room and the left room. When the ball comes, Give, if it spawns on those left two, it's gone left, Give, grab it, charge it, and then chuck it into the room. Person that's just had it to Tempest, don't pick it up. We need you to drain. Charge it, chuck it into the room, chuck it into the room. Right, so Undyne's going to be the first person. Right, Give, me and you keep an eye out for the second one.
I see the second one.
I've got it. Okay, SD, grab it. Just one of you grab it if you've seen it. Charge it and then go back to the room. No, charge it first. Charge it.
Oh, yeah, got you.
And then get back into the room and pass it between you. Give, go into the third room so when Tempest and Undyne needs to pass it to you, you're ready. Right, there's the third bolt.
Yeah.
Right,
Here you go.
third ball's in. Right, everyone get ready. Make sure you have enough charge. I'm charging. Get ready on those platforms so you can charge at the boss. You can get ready to chuck it at the boss. Right, Callus's hand. Chuck it at Callus's hand. Everyone get to damage points. Shit. I'm going to try and pick it up. Oh.
Guardian down.
We cannot miss on that point. But that was good. That's what we have to do. So, pass it back and forwards. Make sure when I say when that third ball comes in, make sure you haven't got like two counts left on your greed. Otherwise, you're never going to make it. That's at that point you need to pass it to someone who's got the most timer. So that's where Give comes in, or me if we're the third person that's swapped in. But did everyone see Callus's hand go up?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what you're aiming. That's what you're aiming at. So the Callus statue that's in front of us, the boss will pick him up. Callus's hand will go in the air. It'll have a glowing blue ball. It's the glowing blue ball that you're aiming at. As long as you're remotely close to it, it will auto track. So it's really easy to hit. But obviously, just be careful that you're not jumping. You've got to be able to get a steady aim at the boss. Right, good.
Did you think to defeat
Come on,
my
guys, let's get
guardians
this
so
done.
easily? I have taught them.
Guys and Give. Assuming though that had all gone according to plan, at that point everyone should be running anyway to get to, so if you haven't got the ball, just run to the bit where you're going to do damage once his shield's down. So if you're not holding the ball at that point, start getting yourself ready where the well's going to be. Okay, I think he's going to shit in a minute 'cause I think all the ads are dead. Yeah. They're all done on the right. Oh, he's pooing. It's going left. Undyne getting in the middle. Nice, perfectly done that time. Oh no! Shit. Undyne, you're going to need to try and get that.
Guardian down.
Right, someone revive Undyne. I'm going to try and get that ball and chuck it at the boss. Oh! Oh! Right. We're probably going to run out of time here, but we'll try again. Everyone get back to plates. He's going to shit again. It's going left again. Same route. There's Shinko. You're going to be in the middle, so he's behind you at the moment. Oh, don't move at the last minute.
Guardian
Oh.
down.
Chuck it at the boss. Just chuck it at the boss.
Got ya.
Right, okay, let's do the next bit. Okay, get off the plate. Has Shinka or SD, have you got it? Okay, Ashinko, when it comes to the last bit, you're going to be going up in the lift to destroy the ship. Give, right, everyone on plates, Give, go up. Everyone off plates and get ready. Okay, grab balls and get on symbols.
All right.
They're done. Get off. Get right. Give, grab ball. Ashinka, grab the ball on the left. Ashinka, it's on your plate. You need to grab it. Right, everyone else on symbols. Not on symbols, sorry, on plates. On plates. Charge and go, you two. Just throw it at one and tell us what one you've shot. Everyone on plates, someone's off their plate. Nice. Everyone off plates. Get into the rooms. We're going to do the passing the ball thing again. Right, Nita, can you grab that, charge it, and then chuck it back to the room? Thank you. Right, and then is that ball there now?
Right, it's on its way.
Yeah, it's alright, I'll grab...
to the left.
Yeah, I've grabbed it, I'll charge it and chuck it over to you.
Roger that.
Okay, ball is on its way.
Thanks.
So I will grab the last ball in a minute. Guys, keep switching it. Get ready, because you're going to be chucking it at the boss. Right, I'm grabbing it. Right, everyone start moving forward so you're ready for the boss when his hand comes up. Right, his hand's going up now. Chuck it at his hand.
Yeah,
nice. Get to damage, get to points and start doing damage.
Oh, this might work.
Right, okay. Balls. Grab a ball, chuck it at the boss.
Heading to my one at my plate.
Chuck it at the boss. Yes, well done. All done.
That's him dead.
Oh well, I'm glad that worked. Nicely done, guys.
You have again carried my
Oh, great.
Perhaps soon
Bloody sidearm.
take your place at my side. And no true.
Delete that. Delete that shit. No, nicely done, guys. Honestly, even though it might have felt hard work, that boss was not. That was a good run of the boss. That was a really good run. I'll take us to tower. Does everyone grab their shit loot?
Yes, I believe we have.
No, nicely done. Yeah. Well, when you do this on Prestige, it's difficult because you can't control your loadout. There's also additional modifiers as well. So one of the modifiers is your loadout. The second modifier is one of 3 things. One of them is Prism, which isn't too bad, and sometimes that can benefit you, because if it happens to switch into the element that you happen to be firing on the boss, you're going to do loads of damage. One of them is melees increase weapon damage, and weapon kills increase melee damage, so it's quite good for Titans, just switching between the two. The worst one that you can get is where you have no ammo at all, and you have to cycle through each gun. So you have to empty your primary to get special, you have to empty your special to get heavy, and you have to empty your heavy to get primary, and you cycle through all 3 guns. That is a ball ache. But yeah, but Prestige, at least the mechanics don't change. It's just the ads are much harder, and like you said on Prestige Leviathan, they hit hard like that. So it's a lot less forgiving when you're trying to get the balls and do everything else. Well, no, that's okay. I think I over-explain things, definitely, but I remember when the first time I ever did a raid, I was in the same boat as you, where no one explained to me what to do, and I just felt I didn't understand what was going on, so I didn't know what I was doing right or wrong, and I hated that. I hated not feeling like I was part of the team. So when I started showing, and it put me off raiding for ages, so when I did learn and I got a group that was good, I thought actually that's how it should be, so that's why I started doing Sherpa Raids in the first place, because I wanted to kind of get more people into raiding, but also hopefully they wouldn't have the same crappy experiences and actually learn it. I did have one, but yeah, it's. I think I had when I did it, I had to get like 20 bits of feedback to be verified. So, um, yeah, it was in Destiny 1, Year 3. I did it. So, yeah, but I appreciate it. You don't need to put any feedback anywhere. Yes, you finished it as well now, Give. No, that's all right. That's all right. Thank you for actually turning up, because I mean everyone. That wasn't aimed at anyone. It's just it's been frustrating. So I know people have other commitments, and there's been a couple of times I've had a full fire team come to the night, and someone's not. Well, most people let me know in advance when they can't be there, but a couple of people just didn't turn up. So it's like, ugh, and then you can't always get a replacement at the last minute. So.
Check. Bye.
Yeah, you too. I'm gonna get
What
to
can
bed
I do
soon.
for you, Guardian?
I can now say I've done every single raid so far.
Is that the only one? So that's the only one you hadn't done?
Oh, actually no, tell a lie. I haven't done Garden of
Oh, okay.
Salvation. I completely forgotten about that one.
Mhm.
But I hear it's not too bad.
It's to be honest, it looks nice. It's a fun raid. I was a bit disappointed because it's very easy.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
The boss is it's a bit like that raid we just did. The 3 encounters prior to the boss don't really take that long to learn. The boss is just, there's a lot going on. That's the only thing that makes it's not hard in itself. It's just there's a lot going on, and it takes a bit of time to get your head around it. I still haven't finished it, but understand what's going on at least. It's just obviously you rely on the whole team, so everyone's got to be at the same kind of level, and some people pick things up quicker than others. So
right.
Sometimes it's slow, but
Thanks
yeah,
for
I think
shopping ever
my
first,
favourite
Guardian.
raid on this is Last Wish.
Welcome
That is a
to
proper.
Everywhere.
Oh, yes.
That is a proper raid. That is like.
That is an excellent raid.
Yes. But did you do? But did you do
Yes.
Riven properly, or did you use the cheese method? See, that's what disappointed me. Because when we first did it, we had a fire team of 6, and we were determined to do it legit, which we did, and then we started doing that every week. But the problem was, other people started joining our clan, and they'd only ever done Riven cheese. No one can do it legit. So when I come to Sherpa in that raid, which actually is the next raid I'll be doing next week, there's no way we're getting a completion because I'm not doing the cheese. It'll be like attempting Riven correctly. But to be fair, it's a long. Yeah.
Oh, the bridge.
Oh. Yeah, I only did that when I soloed it because I wanted to get the Flawless Raider, so I made sure I did that before they put the thing in so you couldn't solo it anymore. That was so frustrating doing that. So many times I got to Crota and then got killed when I was trying to take his shield down. Oh. Yeah, that's what I did as well. I had the Electric Hunter with literally everything, every piece of armor that would make me go invisible. Right. Yeah. Yeah. But the armor on the new one looks amazing, actually.
Oh, it does.
It looks really nice.
Very, very jealous of those that have it.
Yeah. So I need the head and the cloak, but apparently those only drop from the boss, so I'm gonna have to finish it at some point. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. Before I know it really has. No, but I actually enjoyed that, guys, and
It
to be
was.
fair, we didn't have any problems apart from on the boss, which that's a complicated load of mechanics. So I expected to have some problems there, but it wasn't. It really wasn't a bad run, even though it may have felt like that at times. Trust me, that was smooth. Right, I am going to head off, but thank you. Well, let me just cancel my broadcast. Um, thanks for joining up tonight.